Hi, everyone. This is Mariana Curran. I'm a Senior Executive Ambassador with Forever, and I'm here to tell you about Forever's product and services. So let's get started. So Forever is a full service memory keeping company. We do everything from permanent storage of your photos and your videos through how to share them and enjoy them, and all the way down to printing. So our life is made up of stories, as I'm sure you agree, and it's more like a novel with lots of chapters. And I'm here to help you make sure your stories don't get buried with you. All of the things that have made up your life and what is important to you, important to your family, and also in many cases, what has happened prior to your life, your parents, your grandparents, your great grandparents. If you've done the genealogy, we'll make sure that all of that gets protected and passed on to future generations. But we've got so many special things that occur in our lives that we don't want to lose. And we've got stories that we want to pass on to our children and our grandchildren. So we're in that business. That's what we care about. That's what Forever is all about: protecting those stories, those memories, and passing them on to future generations. So where are all of your where's your old media? Where are your old pictures and slides and negatives? VHS tapes, are they in scrapbooks? Are they in boxes and drawers? And is it one of those things that someday you're going to do something about it? Well, you could start right away and start putting them all into a box and getting them shipped off to Forever's conversion facility, and we get it digitized for you so that none of those things get lost. And then we've got things from current day, actually from the 2002 onward. Mostly everything is digital, but that's even a worse situation in many cases, that we've got our photos strewn about all these different devices, and we start to lose track of them. Computers die. We know that there's photos that may be locked up on a dead hard drive, on DVDs that we can't play any longer, VHSs that we can't play any longer. So all of these different memories are getting lost because of our appliances and where we have them. So Forever wants to help you get them all into one location so that they're never lost, and then you can be sure that they will live on beyond your lifetime. So you think about, well, what's the best place to do with all your photos and videos? So the answer is the cloud. The problem is you don't know which cloud service to use. So as I said before, Forever is in the business of protecting your photos and making sure they get passed on. A number of the other companies that are out there that say that they're in the same business of protecting actually are not. They have other agendas. If you have an Apple device and you are saving to the iCloud, you accept these terms of service that say that your account will be immediately terminated upon your death, that they're not responsible for the content that you send in the iCloud. And they say, please don't back up your photos to their iCloud, thinking that's the only place, that you should have your files somewhere else. Apple does not have any guarantees. If your account becomes corrupted, even inadvertently, they are not responsible for it. Google's in the business of selling. They're in the business of selling your information to third parties. They're in the business of actually taking your photos and making derivative works out of it. They can sell your images. You are giving them complete license to do that. So be very careful what you put up into those areas. By the same token, they can close your account at any time. And believe it or not, if you choose to close your account with them, they may say, we're going to hold on to your pictures anyway because we like your pictures. We have value in those. We can sell them. And I have had clients that have that exact thing happen to them. So Forever is different in that we are going to protect your images. They're permanent for your lifetime plus 100 years. And our goal is many generations beyond that. The way we're able to do that is that we invest 62% of your money into a fund. It's called the Guaranteed Fund. It's multi-millions of dollars right now. There are tens of thousands of people that have purchased accounts, and all of that money is pooled together inside that fund. The fund is a secure fund that we're not allowed to touch but 4% a year of that money that pays for storage and pays for the digital migration to the new file formats of the day. We've already seen video files change over in our lifetime many times. JPEGs for photos are about 35, 38 years old now, and that in the works are new file formats coming down the line for photos. So imagine the expense it will be to change everything over to the new file formats and the trouble it will take, and Forever is going to guarantee to do that for you automatically. So the money is already there to do that for you. Forever is private. We don't data mine. We don't advertise to you. We don't sell your information. You own all your photos. Everything is in full resolution. We don't do compression of your images. And you choose who you are sharing your photos with. Forever is secure. It's triple backed up, and all of those servers are in other locations. So you're in about 9 different places. So you can be sure that you're not going to be losing your images for any reason. Forever's mobile. We have mobile apps for Android and Apple, and all your iPad devices. And Forever's lots of fun, and I'll show you that too. So I want to show you what an account looks like. So you go simply to forever.com and you log into your account up here on the top right hand side here. And then down over here are the different areas within your account. So the library holds all of your images, and you can sort your images by year, by month, and get right to whatever it is that you may be looking for if you want to go look for images through dates. You can also sort by the type of file that it is. If I only want to see my videos, I can sort my videos. It's showing me 2018 videos. So these are all of my videos here. And I have videos that date all the way back to when I was a baby and from when my children were young. I mean, some of these are the most precious videos to me. And I had not seen them in a very long time until I had them recently digitized by Forever. So you can see I'm clicking right into this video that I have, this VHS tape of my son being fed. And it's his first, it looks like I wrote the description up here, it's his first meal, Thanksgiving meal. And you know that I was not able to watch these before because I don't have a VHS player any longer. And that's my daughter speaking in the background, you can hear. So Forever stores all your videos, and I happen to have a premium video streaming account. So it's an extra layer on my storage that allows my videos to be watched live within my account. And this is an option that you can have to have live streaming. If I share this video with anyone, you can see here the share button. I can click share and I can send the link to this video to anyone I like, and they're able to watch it also. So coming back to my library, I'm going to go up to my albums. So the albums are where I do all the organization, and I designate albums as either public, private, or that they're shareable. And I share them with the people that I want to share them with. If they're private, no one can see them but me when we're in, except when I'm in my own account. You can see you can organize by year, you can organize by person, by place. It's totally up to you how you wish to organize. I've got organization by trips that we've taken. I've got them by groups, family groups. So here's the current extended family, and then I've got my parents and my siblings. So here's my father's family, and you can see where there are nested albums within there. So if you click on an account, this is my daughter, and you can see within here are nested albums. So here she is as a baby, and a number of baby photos of my daughter. If I go into an album, So here's an example of photos that may get scanned. And this is my parents' wedding album that is scanned. And you can see you can do a description of the entire album here. You can write as much as you want. In fact, you can even speak this if you're doing it from a mobile device that has a microphone. You can write as much as you want and say as much as you want there. So I can share this entire album by copying it. It gets sent to whomever I'm sending it, and they're able to come into this album and they can download the photos if they wish, and they come downloaded in full resolution. I can also make an album, a collaborative album, if I'm away and it's a wedding, for instance, that other people took photos. You can share the link to this album and other people can upload it also. So that saves a lot with people shuttling photos back and forth through email or Facebook, which does a lot of compression of your photos. If I click right on an image, you can see the metadata is attached to this, and we keep all the metadata, and it's all downloadable. And you can edit the information that's in here, or you can edit all the metadata, and you can type as much as you'd like or speak as much as you'd like about the description of a photo. There's a full tagging system, another way to organize, and the same way you can share an entire album, you can share just one individual image. You can see it here. So where you can click that share. And you would send that on to someone. So it's very easy to do organization. Photos can be in multiple places at once, in multiple albums. This is totally at your discretion how you want to do the organization. In the friends and family section, this is where we are authentically sharing with the people that show up here. And this is where you designate who you are passing your account on to. You also, in your account settings, determine what will happen to your account in 25, 50, 100 years. If you ever wanted to go totally public, where you may have a long lost ancestor that says, gee, I wonder if they had a forever account, because we are building an institution here, they could actually search for you and get access to your account. But I am the account manager of my parents' account, and my daughter and my son are account managers of my account. And they're able to come in and do organization within there, as I can do organization of my parents' account. If I'm friends and family with someone, and I see a photo that I like, and this is a photo of my aunt, and you can see it, there's a description written here. And if I want to copy that, I just click copy to my library, and that comes right over into my account. So now I also own that image because I gave that permission. So let's pop back to our demo here. So I mentioned to you about the streaming video and the opportunity to have streaming video within your account. The other the other service that we offer is media conversion. So we take all of that old media, and we have our own conversion facility in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We've got a white glove service, and I can talk to you individually about the different things that we do that are much different than the big box places, and often media that is brought down to the corner store goes off to China or India. So that's a little bit scary, and Forever takes care of it in their own facility in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We have an entire area of printing that we do, printing of photo books, canvases, cards, calendars, different kinds of photo gifts, and you can easily create beautiful books with our pre-designed templates. And we do have software if you wish to be creative and create your own, and we also handle that kind of higher level printing. We have what's called the Forever Club, and Forever Club gives you special discounts. And if you have a Forever Club membership, you purchase, oops, there it is, sorry. We've got different levels of club that you can put aside. It's a budgeting format that you get extra savings, plus you get free storage if you have the club for several 3 months in a row. And you set aside money, and you use it to purchase anything within Forever. It's great for if you're going to do conversion. If you save up a little bit of money over 3 months, you'll have the money ready to go for the conversion that will take couple weeks to do. Along with that, with conversion, we have what's called Club 5, and it's an extra savings of 5% on top of anything that you would buy at Forever. So I'm going to give you a quick idea of how the pricing goes on with Forever. And we often run specials, and this is a typical special, 25% off. So what I want you to look at are two things here. One is the size of the account and how many photos that you can anticipate it holding, as well as what the per gigabyte price is. So look at what the amount of space that you need, and your ambassador or I can help you with that to determine what is the right size account for you. But you can buy at any level and add to it at a later time. But with the 25% off at 50 gigabytes, for instance, it's $9 per gigabyte. But if you go larger, you can see the gigabyte pricing gets better for the size of your account. There's a big variation here between 12,500 and 25,000 because your photos are different sizes, or if you have video, it holds, there's different, if you've got a high megapixel camera that have larger images, or you've got scanned images which take up not much space at all. That's why there's such a big variation here between what an account may hold for you. You can have 12 monthly payments. This is the only payment plan here. And once you pay 12 months, your account is permanent. If you do a one-time payment of $299 or $449, that's it. You're done. You never pay again. This is a one-time payment. It is not a subscription plan. Because we're investing that money grows, compounds year over year. So that's a quick overview of Forever. I appreciate you stopping by. And if you have any questions, please direct them to me or to your ambassador who brought you to this overview. Thanks so much.